Well, howdy there, folks, and welcome in. Come on in. Come on in. It's time for the Nevada house tour. Welcome in, guys. So, yeah, finally, this has been like over 14 months in the making to make this video here today, guys. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to show you guys around, show you around the house. I'm going to show you the numbers behind this house. I'm going to show you exactly how much we paid for the land, how much we paid for the house, the upgrades, all those sorts of things, if we're up, down on the house. And something I would be really interested to hear is in the comment section. I know, subscribers, first off, thanks for being subscribed to the channel, guys. And don't forget to smash that like button. But I would love to hear from you guys, like wherever you live in the world, how much would this exact house cost in wherever you live? I would love to hear from you guys as always. Maybe this house would be far cheaper wherever you live. Maybe it'd be far more expensive. I would love to hear from you guys. This house is in Las Vegas, Nevada, if you didn't already know. So with that being said, let's get into this, guys. I think we'll probably start on this side of the house, and then we'll do the middle of the house, and then we'll kind of close out that side of the house, and then we'll get into the numbers. We'll get into the garage, what kind of cars in it, and things like that. Okay, so 2 bedrooms on this side. We won't bother showing those rooms. This is kind of just like a meeting spot, little spot where you can kind of have meetings with folks and whatnot, have people over that are on the team or acquaintances, friends, things like that. And you can kind of just come in here, have a little meeting. We're going to have all floating shelves right up here. And yeah, I'm excited about that. We got the 7-figure trophies here. So, one of you guys might have this, or a lot of you guys might have that. I think we've got over 100 people now in the private stock group that have one of those, and then many hundreds that have this 6-figure award. So, gotta display it, man. Gotta display it. And almost all the furniture in this house, I would say over 90% of it's from RH. Which, if you're an RH shareholder, thank me, okay? By the way, I might be buying puts on RH somewhat soon, okay? They've been making too much money. That's all I'll say about that. But yeah, so it's definitely, I would call it quality furniture. It is heavy. Like, you try to pick up one of these pieces, and, oh, you might throw out your back. So yeah, that's kind of that seating space here. I call that the trusted seating space. If you're over in the white seats, we're not too sure about you yet. But if you're in the blue seats, you're in the good, okay? So let's go ahead and get it moving over here, guys. Another bedroom there. Here's kind of like the main guest bedroom, and this is actually where we're sleeping right now. And I'll explain that later, why we're sleeping in this room. But this is the main guest room here, just pretty simple. Nightstands, bed, TV. I mean, what more could you ask for? And a bathroom. So yeah, and this shower in here, I really like this one. I feel like, oh man, I'm kind of jealous because I feel like this is probably a nicer shower than I ever had, and is in the guest room. So yeah, it's for a guest room, it's more than sufficient. Got the under lighting under the sink there, which is kind of cool. You turn off the light, maybe you just want that on. It's unnecessary, but it is what it is. Over here, this is a closet. This is where I meditate as of right now. So I come in here and meditate every night. If you didn't know, I'm into mindful meditation. Look it up. It's good stuff, especially if you live a stressful life, man. Which all this stocks and money stuff, it can get stressful sometimes. So that meditation definitely can pay off. So the ceilings in the house are all anywhere between 11 feet and 17 feet throughout the house, if you're wondering, because yeah, it looks a little big. So that takes care of this part of the house here. Once again, this is the main seating area. We're gonna have all 3 rows of floating shelves there. Probably have under-mounted lighting that will look nice over time. Over here, over time, we're gonna have a nice table here. Just kind of like a little entry table, this big mirror. They're gonna go up there and just sit above it. And yeah, let's get into some of the fun stuff with this house, okay? That was the boring part. Now it just gets more and more entertaining. So over here, I love this space. I feel like no one's ever gonna sit here pretty much, but I love the way it looks. I just, when I saw this house, I thought this was kind of the way we were gonna do it, because what you can do a wine room here, which would have closed off the wall and it would have been all glass right there. But then they lower the ceiling, so the ceiling looks a lot lower. And honestly, a wine room just seems like a little too much, to be honest. Like, we already got wine stuff that I'm gonna show you in a bit. So yeah, this is that space, man. It's very nice, the marble table here, but I feel like, it's gonna be one of those spaces that we probably never ever use, to be completely honest. It's gonna be like, you know, that place in your grandma's house that no one ever goes and sits because she's gonna get mad at you, right? And I'm like that already. I already told my kids, you don't pass this line. I said, you don't pass that line right now, man. Oh, it's already turned into it. Big mirror, and then these hangings here. You know, this is a controversial thing, okay? So these were extremely expensive, and you know, my brother-in-law, he doesn't like them. He's hating on them. He says he's going to be the one that edits this video too. He says they're a waste of money. He says he could have painted this. I can't deny it. That's the thing. Like, I can't deny it. He might be right about that. Okay. So over here we have the living room. So in regards to the living room, only thing we changed is I got this chandelier here. And I believe I got it from a store called Lamps Plus, and they came and hung it just a few days ago. I love it. I think it adds a little nice element to the house outside of just obviously all the big candle lights up there. And then we have kind of these two chairs here, make a nice space. I'm going to explain why that fireplace is red in just a moment for you guys. Got the big marble table here. Oh my gosh, trying to pick up that thing. Woo-wee! This couch. So, this couch, it looks super cool. It looks super modern, but I always tell you guys the truth, okay? The truth is, not that comfortable, okay? And here's why. I sit like this, but where's my head go? My head goes back here. What the heck, man? Okay? Like you know, imagine you're watching a movie and eventually, you know, nice couches, you know, like, you know, you get to put your head back and you can enjoy it, right? But this is a modern stuff. This is what's cool nowadays. So it is what it is. That's how it is in life. You either gotta, you know, sacrifice comfort or sacrifice style. It's gotta be one of the two, man. You know me, I sacrifice style. That's why I wear athletic shorts every day. So if you're wondering why the fireplace is red today, because you can change the colors, by the way. You can shut it off, you can change it to that, you know, you can change all different colors. But I got it red today. The reason being is, it was a very red day in the market. Well, not in the market, but just for a lot of stocks that retail investors own, including some stocks I own. So I was down today. So on a down day, fireplace turns red. On a green day, we turn it green. Now, that's not green, that's like yellow, okay? Eventually, if you just keep flicking it, eventually you get to the green. There's a green, that's a money green. We're hoping for money green tomorrow, okay? So for now, it's a red day. I'll change it back to red later, okay? But anyways, let's keep it moving this way, guys. These doors all open up to the backyard, so it's hot as heck here in Vegas right now, so I'm not even gonna bother opening them, but they all open all the way to the wall there, which is gonna be nice when the weather gets nice again, which in Vegas, summer months, it's a little steamy if you didn't hear already, a little steamy, but I would say October through about May. Very, very nice. Okay, very, very nice. January is a little cold though. Right here, this is interesting space. So I had an idea to put this behind the couch. It's kind of like some extra seating and whatnot. Imagine you got a bunch of people over, the couch is full, you can have people sit here as well. I love this space. I actually probably sit here more than anything. And the Suns are in the NBA Finals right now, so I'm from Phoenix, so I've been rooting for them. This is where I've been watching the games at, and I do some work here as well. You can see where my main laptop is and my main iPad there, right? Yeah, that's where I'm actually doing the majority of my work right now. Over here, where do we start? Let's start with the big dining table. So this can fit 10 people if we're throwing a big family dinner or something like that. We would take 2 chairs from over there, bring them over here. They're the same exact chairs over there that are over here essentially. And so, nice dining space. We were originally going to put that chandelier up here, but the issue is, if you notice up in the ceiling, that thing is not going to be centered with the table even remotely close. So we had to make the decision to put the chandelier over there. Over here, we have the YouTube plaque. So what we have here, this is financial education, the main channel, which is where this video is going to likely go on. We have financial education 2, which is now financial education clips. And then financial education 3, maybe in a month or so, we might hit 100,000 subscribers on there. And then I got another plaque coming for Millennial Money, because Millennial Money just hit 100,000 subscribers, I think last month or so. So yeah, excited. So more YouTube plaques on the way while I'm still doing YouTube. These drawers are all the ones that you kind of like does a soft close. Now the issue with these is once you get used to this and then you go to, another house, you know, you go to close it like that and people think you're mad and you're getting aggressive, man. It's bad. All right, over here, let's talk about this. This looks messed up, right? Yeah, there's something wrong here. So this is supposed to be a refrigerated wine cooler here. Where is it? I don't know. We ordered it, we paid for it. It is somewhere in the world, but it's not here in this house, okay? I can tell you that. If you didn't know, getting some of these things, guys, it can be tough right now. Supply chains are still messed up. Ask anybody about it, it's messed up, okay? This fridge is not supposed to be the fridge that's here, okay? The real fridge that's supposed to be here is from here to here. You know, real beautiful, tall, huge fridge, but that fridge is somewhere in the world, and it's not here, okay? And it's coming eventually, but it's not here. And right over here, we have another wine column, refrigerated wine column here. And hopefully someday those will be here, guys. But for now, yeah, it is what it is. It's, you know, eventually they're gonna deliver it to us, so. Over here we have, obviously, the oven. I always talk about, you know, someday I'm gonna retire and then I'm gonna start cooking like a chef, man. I'll start whipping it up like Chef Curry, okay? Oh, shout out to, you know, G-Man and Macy. Thanks so much for this. They gave us this little cutting board here. It's kind of a moving gift or whatever you call it. Maybe it's something you put like ham and cheese on. I don't know, something like that, but thank you for that. Here we did an extended island, so waterfall island here on both sides, and then also waterfall on this side. I'm glad we did it because one, it's practical. This is actually where we're mainly eating at, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't even know if we used the table one time yet, to be honest. And also, I think it adds, you know, something else to the house. But I feel like if you just have this island here, it looks like too much space and almost starts to look awkward. Because then it's like, well, what do you do with that space? So happy we got that upgrade there. So that is this room. Like I said, the ceiling's there, 17 feet, and yeah, I don't know. It probably hurts the air conditioning cost, so to be honest. It probably costs way more money to do that, so. Oh well. All right, so now to move this way, guys. This is the master bedroom here. And another thing we paid for, but is not here, is a bed. And so that is why we are still sleeping in the guest room, because we have no bed here. And we probably won't have a bed in this room for months. That bed is somewhere in the world, but it surely isn't here. Maybe they're still making it somewhere, but it's gonna be a really nice bed, I promise you that. This actually just got delivered today. This is a cloud chair from RH, and I'm sure my wife's gonna enjoy this. This is just, oh man, just do that. Oh. Woo! Oh, let me wake up. This is where, you know, if it's a tough day in the market and I'm down a couple $100,000, just come and sit on this chair and maybe cry a little bit and then just pass out and go to sleep like a little baby, you know? So that is a comfy chair. And like I said, someday we're gonna have a bed. Who knows when, it's not today. Over here, just have end stands like you usually have, lights, and I'm telling you guys, man, that RH stuff, they should pay me for this video, but jeez, I can't even pick that up. It's ridiculous. It's like everything's 1,000 pounds from that company. I'm glad I didn't have to put it together. All right, here we are. It's the bathroom. This is what has the buzz. Folks. So this is not a shower. This is a car wash. You put the button in. You get scrubbed up in here, guys. This is what that is, okay? This is the car wash shower, I call it, because it's just overly too big. Let's just put it that way. Now, I gotta tell you guys a little secret, okay? Something good happened here. So, essentially, when we did this design and whatnot, I didn't get these walls all tiled. That part up there is all tiled. This is all tiled. I was only gonna tile this part. I was kind of cheaping out a little bit, right? And it was gonna be an extra $5,000 to tile the sides on this side and that side. It was just gonna be like, you know, just basic wall. Well, I didn't want to pay for it, so I told them no. Well, they did it anyways, okay? So what I think happened, you know, G-Man says at least, that he thinks maybe they were having issues with people complaining about, I don't know, maybe mold or something like that. So then they decided to just tile it all. So I saved $5,000 on that little thing there. So happy about that. But yeah, in here, it's a big shower with a big shower head up there. And yeah, so yeah, pretty cool, eh? And then over here, we have sink on each side. The little under lights there. So let's see here. So if you just want to look kind of cool at night, you just do that type of thing, okay? So, wait, which one's which? Oh, there we go. All right, so let's keep it moving, guys. Bathtub. Hey, I'm bringing back the baths. Not enough people are taking baths nowadays, okay? Every once in a while, you gotta take some baths. Exfoliate your skin, make yourself feel real good here. I got my vanity here so I can do my makeup. I'm gonna get a chair there, nice big mirror there, and yeah. By the way, we're missing a mirror for that, but anyway, that's subject for another day. The closet. So it's my wife and my closet here, and way too big. That's all I'll say. Way too big. I don't have that much clothing, and every 6 months I go through all my clothes, and anything I haven't worn in that past 6 months goes directly to Goodwill or whatever, you know, place we kind of want to give it away to. So yeah, that's what we do with all our old clothes. It's like, you know, we try to put it to good use, but if it's just collecting dust in here, it's not worth keeping, okay? Got some pictures of the kids over here, which, you know, you don't get to see very often. This is actually, my wife took me to Hawaii. This was in probably 2014. If you don't know this story, my wife actually won a trip from the company we used to work at, Quick Trip. And yeah, she took me on an all-inclusive, paid-for trip to Hawaii. So I'm very, very fortunate. That was a beautiful trip. Another picture of the kids there. We got a picture of the whole family here, and we got another one on the way. And then this is some nostalgia here. Look at this, guys, okay? Oh man, look at that buff guy. Track photo, and just in case anybody didn't think I worked at Quick Trip, I did. I don't know, you know what, for the rest of this video, I'll put on my Quick Trip badge to see if I can still do it. So it's magnetic. This is how they used to do it back in the day. Maybe I'll start wearing this for videos just to be funny. There we go. Jeremy L. I was Jeremy L since 2010, apparently. That's when I started working over there, okay? So we're gonna rock the name tag for the rest of this video. Now, over here, you have the laundry room. And I have a standing desk here. I don't use it a lot, to be completely honest. Of course, we only lived in this house a few weeks now, so it's not like we've been living here for years. I don't use it a lot. I almost solely work on laptops and iPads. And so, you know, desktop, I mean, honestly, I might get on there like once a week to actually work. Like everything I do is pretty much from the laptops or from the iPads. So I don't know. Some people still like to work desktops, but not me personally. So anywho, that wraps up this, guys. Now it's time to get into the garage and get into the numbers. And don't forget, in that comment section, let me know what you think this exact house would cost in your city or town if you wanted to build this exact same house. Because I'm really interested to hear your guys' opinion on, you know, what a build like this would cost out there in different places. Some places might be cheaper, some places might be more expensive. Let's get into this. Before we get to the cars and the money and all those things as far as this house goes, I forgot. I don't think I showed you guys this bathroom. One last little bathroom there. Not much, but it's a little bathroom, okay? Alrighty, guys, let's go to the garage and let's see what's going on out here. So, we have made it to the garage. Okay, we've made it. So, this is where I'm mainly filming videos for now, as you guys probably know. As of right now, this is mainly where I'm recording videos. And it's actually making me feel good to film somewhere else. I mean, I think just sometimes it's easy to just get sick of filming in the same place all the time. And if you ever notice, I like to change environments. Especially if you've been watching my channels for years and years, I'm not one to just stay in the same room and just record the same way and things like that. I'm always changing up the styles of my vids every, I don't know, 3, 6, 7 months. And sometimes even where I'm recording, backdrops, things like that, because honestly, I get bored sometimes of filming in the same place. So over here, we have the yellow Model X. The yellow Model X with the 22-inch rims from Tesla Maesla. And I love the Model X. I really, really do. It's an awesome ride. It has those Falcon doors that go up like this, right? And it's a good family vehicle. It has the space in the back for 2 children and in the future 3 children. And it's just, I mean, it's an amazing piece of technology. Everything about this car, from, you know, the self-driving features, you know, the car pretty much driving itself if you wanted, to the fact that if I approach the door and I have the key in my pocket, the door just automatically opens for me. And, you know, it has a feature essentially where as soon as you hit the brake, the door automatically closes. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of dang cool stuff as far as that goes with the Tesla Maiessa. So I absolutely love this vehicle. It is my second favorite car, because my favorite car is right over here. And this is the Model 3, okay? The Model 3, the Model 3. This car, oh gosh, why is it my favorite? Well, a lot of reasons, guys, why this one's my favorite. The main reason is it goes 0 to 60 in like 3.2 seconds, so that's pretty fun. And other than that, I like the seats in it. I think Tesla did an amazing job. And as far as the self-driving features, it's all the same stuff as the Model X has. So it does just as good of a job. And also, the good thing about this car, I can be incognito because it's a black Model 3. A lot of people have a black Model 3. The yellow Model X, I mean, look at that thing, guys. Look at that thing for a moment. The yellow Model X, yeah, if you see one of those, it's gonna likely be me. I'm not sure there's another one of those in the world. I'm probably the only one with the yellow Model X. Definitely in Vegas, but probably in the world. So that's a good thing. I do have a Model S Plaid coming. I think Tesla said they're sending that to me in August. And then we also have a Cybertruck on order too. I believe I ordered the Tri-Motor, if I recall. And so whenever that one gets here is whenever that one gets here. I feel like that one I might have to wait a little bit for, because I was not the first to put it in order. Let's just put it that way. But we'll see. Maybe some people cancel. Obviously, I'm a big Tesla shareholder, and I could never buy enough Tesla cars to pay off for, you know, what I was fortunate enough to gain on the stock. So thank you, Tesla. And by the way, don't forget to smash, if you didn't, and smash that subscribe button. All right, guys, let's get into the money. Are you ready? Are you ready to get into money? Okay. I'm going to show you guys how much we paid for this. I'm going to show you it all. Okay. Don't forget, let me know how much this would cost in your city or town to build the same exact house. Here we are. The nostalgia. The nostalgia for the people that have been watching this channel for a long, long time. The nostalgia. Okay. So, land cost was $170,000 on this house. Now, I actually got a $20,000 discount. I negotiated this in April of 2020. This was in the midst of the Rona. There was a lot of, obviously, fear out there. And I use that to my advantage in this situation with negotiating with the home builder and whatnot, right? And we know the home builders, when times are great, like right now, right? They love to jack up prices left and right? And they don't budge on price. And right now they're all in a position of power, especially the high-end home builders. They're all in such a position of power that they are not negotiating. They're jacking up prices. They're making 20, 30 people have to bid on just the raw land, right? And there's that going on. Well, when I went in there, I was in a position of power. I know how these home builders can be, and I was able to negotiate $20,000 off the land. Also at that time, they were not raising land prices or home prices because they were worried as well. And they're like, shoot, man, we got this brand new, beautiful development. We're just opening up, and here we are. We don't, like, a lot of people didn't know. Maybe the economy is going to crash for years, right? And it's going to be bad for years. And the home builder even had some fears around that. And so I was able to get $20,000 off the land, $170,000. The house was just over $1 million for the raw house. Then we put in $230,000 worth of upgrades to the house, meaning the grand total on this house is $1,411,000, right around there roughly, okay? And so that's what we were in the home for. Now, in terms of what could we sell this home for within 48 hours, like what's the price I know like it's gone within 48 hours right now? $1,711, okay? I think we could probably, if we wanted to test the waters, we could probably do 1.8 or so. Also, I'm not interested in selling this house at all. I want to live here hopefully for years to go in the future. I am 0% interested in moving anywhere else. I have no ambition for that right now, I can tell you that. But, you know, we could easily sell this for a $300,000 profit within 48 hours right now. The market is hot, it is red hot, and a house like this would just move in a snap of fingers, all right? And so we're up about $300,000. Something important to remember though, I was fortunate because, you know, when I negotiated for this deal and I signed on that contract, there was a lot of fear in the market. There was a lot of fear that, you know, this thing, the Rona could have gotten really ugly and we could have been in the depths of a recession for many, many years, right? And I could have looked really stupid, right? Oh, I buy this house and maybe all of a sudden then the builder is dropping prices or something like that. But I was actually able to negotiate with them. So if they did drop any prices on land or house or anything like that, I would actually get a kickback from that, right? So I was able to kind of negotiate there as well, because I actually had true fears about that. I'm like, shoot, what if I sign on this? We get this house and then all of a sudden they drop all the price of land. What if all of a sudden they're giving the land away free and they're like, all you got to pay for is the house and the upgrades? I don't know. That could have been a situation that happened, right? Or maybe the builder just would have sat on it for years and years and I would have had no neighbors, which one point's cool. The other part is like, well, you know, that's not the best situation for development, right? So I took a risk. I put my money where my mouth is, and I took a risk on that. You know, in April into May, I think I actually signed the papers in May. There was just so much money printing that was going to be obvious that was already going on and was going to go on. I was feeling more confident, let's just put it that way, with kind of what was going on. And I don't know what we actually put down for the house. It might have been $400,000 or so in total between different things. And, you know, so to be up 300 is nice. But like I said, I'm not interested in selling. I think long term, this house is going to be well over $2 million, without a doubt. Furniture in the house is about $135,000 worth of furniture in the house. RH is certainly not cheap. But yeah, so that's the numbers there, guys. That's what it all breaks out into. And like I said, you know, I'm fortunate because it could have gone bad and I could have looked like a dork and I just paid, you know, $1.4 million for a house that all of a sudden is worth, you know, $900,000 or something like that. Because all of a sudden, you know, imagine if no one had money to buy houses and everybody was feeling super not confident. We actually had the, you know, exact inverse situation happen where all of a sudden now, you know, it's hard to get your hand on houses, and that's just the bottom line with that, guys. So yeah, sometimes it can pay off if you take a calculated risk. Sometimes it can pay off very nicely, but at the end of the day, it's the house, you know, the house I plan to live in for many, many years, guys. So hope you enjoyed this video as always, and let me know in that comment section how much this exact house with the land, with the house, everything would cost in whatever city, town, or state you live in. I would love to hear from you guys as always. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Watch some other videos.